Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, as you guys know, the Lakers played last night against the Detroit Pistons, the shorthanded Detroit Pistons that didn't have Isaiah Stewart, didn't have Cade Cunningham, and they ended up losing that game in a very close game, 3 points. 3 points by losing by 3 points, 113 to 110. And the guy that really showed off last night was Dennis Jenkins. He was very clutch. He hit some very big free throws to close out that game and some key jumpers, and he played very, very well. Jalen Duren, he played very well throughout the game as well. He had 20 points and 11 rebounds. Tobias Harris, he was there with 14 points. And Duncan Robinson had 12 points. On the Lakers side, Jake LaRavia had 7. LeBron had 12 and 10 and 9, if I'm not mistaken. DeAndre Ayton had 13 and 10. Austin Reeves had 24. Luka Doncic had 32, but then he didn't really shoot very well from the floor. He only shot 38% from the field. So they ended up losing that game. And if you look at the standings, they're still the number 3 seed in the Western Conference, right? But given the fact that they just lost the game, prior to that, the Lakers were on a 9-game winning streak. And they were looking to get their 10th victory. And while all of that was happening, one person still maintains that he doesn't think the Los Angeles Lakers are title contenders. And that person is none other than Charles Barkley. And I came across this on an article here from Fadeaway with the following headline. Charles Barkley explains why Lakers are not contenders despite praising 9-game winning streak. And I'm like, well, Chuck, let's hear it. But before we even get into what Chuck had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. All right, guys, it's that time of the year. The playoff push is on. Tournament hoops are in full swing. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on all the clutch buckets and slam dunks than Prize Picks, where it's always good to be right. I finally jumped into their Team Picks feature, and I have no idea why I waited this long. First time I tried it, I was picking game winners and totals on basketball, and I actually came out right on my first one. But even more than that, watching the game just hits different. Every bucket, every run, every late game stop actually meant something. And here's what makes it even better. It's not just individual games. On Prize Picks, you can pick who cuts down the nets, who wins the whole thing, who takes home the MVP, tournament, playoffs, even the international baseball tournament. You can call your own shot on all of it and cash in if you're right. Team Picks are live right now in 35 states. That's California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more, all in the same Prize Picks app you already know. Download the Prize Picks apps today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on, and get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup when you use code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks is good to be right. All right, so let's get into the article. The Lakers are currently on a 9-game winning streak before heading into Detroit to face the Pistons. NBA legend Charles Barkley recently appeared on the Jim Rome show and addressed his opinion on the Lakers' current form. While he praises the Lakers for a solid showing in this stretch, he still believes they are not serious contenders to come out of the West, let alone win it all in the finals. Luka has been playing great. You know what? You know what's so fun about our business? 3 months ago, it was the greatest trade in sports history. 2 weeks ago, Luka's a bum. It's almost comical when you wake up in the morning and watch TV. 3 months ago, it was the worst trade in NBA history. 2 weeks ago, it was Nico was right. The Lakers stink, blah, 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 blah. 2 weeks later, they're playing great. Luka's been playing great. He's been unbelievable. Austin has been great. And LeBron is probably the best third wheel in NBA history. And LeBron is such a great player because he can do it all, because he's not going to have the ball. The ball should be in Luka's or Austin's hands because they're the two best players on the team at this stage. But LeBron is such a great player. He can fit in and just finish. It's a great situation for him. Nobody in the NBA has a better third option, but I don't think they can win the championship. I don't think they can beat OKC, Denver, or the Spurs. I think the Rockets and Minnesota will be an interesting series. They're playing great, but I don't think they can beat OKC, Denver, or the Spurs. So here's my response to what Charles is saying. I agree with him. I don't think the Lakers can beat I don't think they can beat OKC. I still don't think they can beat Denver. Forget about that last game with that miraculous finish from Austin Reeves. I don't think they can beat Denver, and I don't think they can beat Denver, OKC, and the Spurs. Right? I don't think they're going to be able to beat the Spurs. I think Wemby's just going to be too much for them in a playoff series, and you can't double Wemby the way you would double another guy like KD, and the effect that Wemby's going to have defensively is just going to be overwhelming. The other reason I'm saying that is if you look at the team that they just lost to, the Lakers had no business losing that game. None whatsoever. And I got to say this. The Lakers are the number one story in the NBA, but they're one of the worst basketball teams to watch. It's not even close. I've never seen a team that complains as much as this team. All they do is complain. Luka is the ringleader. LeBron is right there with him. Austin Reeves is even learning that disgusting habit from the two of those guys. All this team does is complain and complain and complain. Even last night, some people are saying, "Oh, the referees cheated." How do referees cheat the Lakers when the Lakers are leading the NBA in free throw attempts? Like, come on, what are we talking? Like, let's be for real here. Like, after a while, hold who you're going to hold accountable. They didn't play well enough to win. How can the referees have cheated them when they still took more free throws than the freaking Pistons? The Lakers took 31 free throws to the Pistons 24. And we're going to blame the refs? Don't you know in the playoffs they're going to swallow the whistle even more? A lot of these ticky-tack, and that's what happened. And that's essentially what happened to Austin Reeves last year. Reeves was like a 20-point-per-game guy. He gets to the playoffs. He's not getting those whistles anymore. Luka's not going to get those whistles. Nobody's going to believe LeBron with his 6'9" ass weighing 5,000 pounds that if you bump him, he fell on the floor, that like somebody shot him and all of a sudden he's crying, and nobody's buying that. They got to just play through it. I remember the series when the Lakers were playing against the Denver Nuggets, I believe in the Western Conference Finals, when Kobe was there and Dante Jones was literally trying to injure Kobe. And he just played through it. Can you imagine this Laker team? These people will call the police on the other team. Somebody will go to the bench, pull out a cell phone and call 911 to come help me. They fouled me. They are that grotesque of a team to watch. It's just one big crying every minute, every other play. Oh, they didn't foul. Oh, they didn't call me. Oh, I'm on the floor. Oh, God, help me. Oh, Lord, help me. They hit me. They kicked me. God, help. Like, come on. Pull down your skirt, bitch. Come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, what is all of this sensitivity and like, come on, bro. And these are the dudes that are supposed to be playing in the 80s? What are y'all going to do? Jesus, like, it's annoying to watch this team play. It's disgusting. It's either complaining or whining. Now, Luka, a lot of people trying to get on Luka. Oh, he's choking up. Bro, if Luka wasn't on the team, this team would be nowhere. It would be nowhere. Nowhere. Come on, bro. Like this, y'all got to knock it off with this. I hear what Chuck is saying, but this complaining and stuff, it's disgusting. They're the only team that does this. It's like a team full of Draymond Greens, bro. Like a full team of Draymond Greens. Unbelievable. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. I'm out. Peace.